till I'm deaf and blind. I have no faith in it does me alright. Could never make me any better than you. Do you think we could find some relief between our opposing philosophies? I just don't think the same as you do. It doesn't matter what you say, when you look me in the eyes, you blow me away. Why would you need another reason to bow down? Can we be good today? Just body to the ground. Use it as a weapon, yeah, we use it as a weapon, yeah. We use it as a weapon. We use it as a weapon. Oh, love's hard enough without us tearing apart at the seams, and everyone's guilty, even me. Inside this catastrophic remedy, yeah. We use it as a weapon. We use it as a weapon. We use it as a weapon. Oh, love's hard enough without us tearing apart at the seams, and everyone's guilty, even me. Inside this catastrophic remedy, yeah. We use it as a weapon. I'm back till I'm deaf and blind. I have no faith in it does me alright. Could never make me any better than you. Do you think we could find some relief between our opposing philosophies? I just don't think the same as
Good evening, space travelers, and welcome to Death and Gloria's Sci-Fi Hi-Fi. We are back after our little hiatus. I was on holiday. I went down to Earth. We were on tour for a wee bit. We went round, visited the olds, and now we've disappeared back up to our spinning space station. Because quite frankly, you fucking ruined it down there. I'm away. Hello, Brian. Hello, Peter. Peter is with us, and so is Brian. Hi. So we have done a new show for you, and this is a game show which pitches your favorite franchises against each other in a fandom-filled fight to the finish. There's a lot of alliteration for you right there. So we're going to be doing some trivia about the franchises that the guys have chosen for today, as well as some general sci-fi things. General sci-fi! That means everyone at home can play. We have asked the guys not to pay attention to the chat where possible because obviously you guys are going to be throwing in your questions and throwing in your answers. So yeah, just join in at home. There will be, if we get to 10 subs, we will start the raffle early. Otherwise, it will happen at the end of the show and we'll just pick one winner. But every time we hit a sub goal, we'll do more winners and it'll be fantastic. It'll be fantastic. Yes, so what we're going to do and how this works is we're going to have some rounds of questions. Some of them will be all about the franchises. Some of them will be general, which you guys can take part in. I have to say that this is not QI. This is a shoestring show. So if there is something that comes up in one of the questions that is in dispute, then it's up to the fans to decide the outcome. So we'll put it to a vote, and the fans will have to decide if something was wrong or if, there was 3 lemmings instead of 4. I don't know what it will be, but if we're dealing with fandom, I can almost guarantee that something's going to go wrong in the information. So that's how it will work. At the end, we'll run a poll as well for you guys to decide who was the winner of today. And the person who wins gets nothing. Yeah, but just bragging rights for being awesome. That's about it, really. That's about it. This show is now on the last Wednesday of every month at 8 o'clock UK time. This is so we can bring you a really great show. The next show will be a DC version, Batman versus I don't know. So if you're a DC guy and you really want to go up against someone who's going to be, the franchise is going to be Batman, then come on ahead. We want you on the show. And that's about it. So we'll move on with our introductions. So for Star Control, indeed, we have Steve Cox, who has worked in video games for 17 years before retiring to drive a bus. What a ledge! He's been DJing the London rock and metal scene for 28 years. Etienne, how old are you?
I'm 25.
Yeah, okay. So Steve has been DJing longer than you've been alive. Nice.
Yep.
He's a Star Wars freak and winner of a Games Master Golden Joystick. Steve, how are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. Yes, enjoying the nice calmness of Hastings Town on this lovely Wednesday evening. Thought I'd join you for a bit.
Amazing. So Steve, can you just move into camera view to your right a little bit? You've moved out a wee tiny touch. So to your right?
This side?
Yeah, that side. Yeah, there we go. So basically, people who aren't UK will not appreciate this, but Games Master was such a thing when I was a kid that we used to watch it all the time. Etienne, have you heard of Games Master?
Never.
Okay, so I've actually got the show that you're on. I've got a snippet of you playing this game.
Oh, disaster.
So I'm going to play it. Maybe. Oh, there we go. I find it. Sorry, I find it now. Ooh.
Our celebrity guest is waiting, so we better get over to the Games Master to find out what the challenge is.
I'm just in the mood for some sport, so our next game is Striker.
Oh, Dexter Fletcher.
Football is the game. Sorry, I'm getting a little carried away. It's all about getting the ball.
Yeah, so folks who don't know, that's a fella from, what is it, Coronation Street? EastEnders? What? EastEnders.
Biker Grove. He was from Biker Grove originally.
Oh, was he? Oh, they're saying there's no audio. Okay, hold on.
So, playing striker, one of the stars of EastEnders, Sean Maguire, and his opponent, Steve Cox from Battersea. Let's go, man!
Hopefully that's fixed the audio problem.
Look at that.
This is a great bit. This is a great bit.
All right, Sean, the cast of EastEnders, they like to play the odd game, don't
Oh
they?
yeah, they love it. They're real fans.
Yeah, what's
They
these
are.
numbers? I told
And
you.
you're a bit of a champ.
You know, dabble a bit now and then.
You're quite modest about
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Steve, you a big EastEnders fan?
No way.
No?
That's it. That's all you get. It's like, no way.
Bit of a grudge match then tonight. Right, okay, Steve. You've been practicing, haven't you?
Yeah, we've had a few.
Who's been winning?
Oh, Steve.
Steve's been winning.
Steve's been winning. But
All right, then we'll...
My chin, it's horrible.
Well, you can
Oh, it's
get
great.
in with
It's
Steve.
great.
Good stuff.
Anywho, it goes on. It goes on. It goes on, and you went on to win. You went on to win it anyway, didn't you?
I did indeed.
Yeah.
Beat him, thrashed him 1-0 on Striker. Great game that was.
Amazing. So yeah, to me, Steve's a bit of a celebrity, to be honest, just because he was on Games Master. There you go. So on the other side, going for Mass Effect. Yeah, Mass Effect. We have Ozymandias. Did I pronounce that right?
Diaz. but
Diaz.
Yeah, it's,
Oh yeah, okay. Calling in from Quebec, Canada. Is that right?
Yep,
I'm just making this
exactly,
stuff
yeah.
up. There's
well,
Abby's.
Montreal, but it's Montreal, Quebec, Canada. It's like the city, the province, and the whatever.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice. There's Abby's come and join us. Amazing. And you're a member of the space disco rock band Alpha Botus. I got that right, I'm pretty
That
sure.
is correct. Yes.
And you break an average of 1 string per show, even when he makes every effort to avoid it.
Yep. I once broke 3 strings while playing the opening note of the "We Will Rock You" solo. And as you know, there's a lot of music to cover up the fact that there's no guitar in that section of the song. That was quite a pickle.
Yeah. So there we go. We've got Steve, we've got Etienne, and we're going to compete now for fun, really, just for some fun. So round 1 is all about your chosen franchises. Oh no, sorry, I've missed a bit, haven't I? We're going to do
Opening statements.
the opening statements. Yep, there we go. There we go. Let me just put a timer on, and then we will do it. I was going to have a screen timer, but it hasn't worked out that way for us, as these things sometimes don't. So I'll set the clock at 5 minutes. Steve will always go first, just because I decided it that way, and it's my show.
Seniority.
So I'll do what I want.
Respect your
Yeah,
elder.
we can do that. I put everything on the... Oh, it doesn't matter. We'll just go. Anyway, Steve, when you're ready with your opening statement for Star Control.
Right. Star Control. Number 1, called Famous Battles of the Urquan Conflict Volume 4. No prizes for getting the reference there. Released in 1990 for the Amiga, MS-DOS, and with ports to Mega Drive, Amstrad CPC, Commodore 64, and ZX Spectrum. It was designed by Fred Ford and Paul Reich III for Toys for Bob and was released through Accolade. It was a big hit, featured a wonderful blend of sci-fi, comedy, and intense 2D melee battles between varied and well-balanced ship designs. Amongst sci-fi references were ships like the Battlestar Galactica influenced Urquan dreadnoughts, the Star Trek-inspired Vux, to the Space 1990 style Earth cruisers. Strategy elements were limited in the game, but extremely enjoyable, and the space combat was amazing fun. It was a hit, breaking the top 5 of the sales charts in September 1990, sold around 120,000 copies, which for the day was pretty darn good. Its sequel, Star Control 2, is why I chose this series. Released in 1992, I first discovered this game while working in the original CEX store. After hours, we would boot up our favorite games, and most of the guys would be playing the first editions of Street Fighter 2 on the SNES. I was hunched over a PC, booting up Star Control 2 and playing that to my heart's content. It was just such an epic, expansive space opera of a game, featuring so many hundreds of worlds to explore, lots of play styles to master. You had exploration, you had trading, resource management, meeting, fighting, recruiting aliens, solving the mysteries of the universe. It was just so much fun, and I've always loved big open world games. Even before there was such a thing as open world games, I wanted games that I could just play forever, and Star Control 2 felt like that type of game. In the real world, it was a smash hit, again created by Toys for Bob, Fred Paul. The game was released on PC and later ported to the 3DO console, becoming the 3DO's biggest selling and most beloved game. The code from the 3DO was later ported back to the PC as a now free-to-play Urquhart Masters by Paul and Fred, who were not allowed to use Star Control anymore. A bit more on that later on. And the game just appears on all the best best of lists and won several awards. It's been cited as influencing hundreds of games, including Fallout, Stellaris, and Mass Effect. Star Control 3, the third in the series. We don't talk about it a lot. It was released in 1996. Paul and Fred had gone their separate ways and was doing something else. You may recognize the Disney Infinity series. Toys for Bob were working on that most of the time, unfortunately, so they didn't do Star Control 3. The reins were handed to Legend Entertainment, who created a game that wasn't very well received by the Star Control fan base. And while the game keeps some of the charm of Star Control 2, it also badly missteps in places. And the worst part of that was taking the game from 2D to 3D, especially with the aliens who were very well represented in 2D. But in 3D, somehow they made them plasticine style Play-Doh models, and it just looked absolutely terrible. One of the alien races looked like they just looked like a bucket of penises. It was very, very strange. And yeah, some of the humor was still there, but it just Star Control games previously was horribly unbalanced, and one ship just dominated everyone else. So it was just a bit of a throwaway game, unfortunately. The story was okay, but it threw out most of what Star Control laid the foundations of, and just almost pretty much ruined the entire franchise.
1 minute left. 1 minute left.
1 minute left. So what happened after that was a series of massive legal battles. A company called Stardock was after the rights. They got the rights for the name, but not anything that was contained in the game. So they released a game called Star Control Origins a couple of years ago, and there was lots of legal fights and issues over it because Paul and Fred wanted to release their own game as a direct follow-on to Star Control 2. Thankfully, both sides came to a good agreement, and now we're getting a follow-up to Star Control 2, which is going to be called Urquhart Masters 2, which is the title of the re-released Star Control 2 port. It's called the Urquhart Masters. And part of the agreement was Brad, who is the owner of Stardock, is promising to send Paul packages of honey from his beehives, in return for which Paul will provide Brad with packages of mead. And that's how they've decided to end their argument. Quite sweetly.
Nice. That's
Star Control Origins was
time's up.
pretty well
Time's
released,
up.
and I'll
Time's
stop
up.
there.
Time's up. Yeah.
I tried to get it all in.
You did. You did a very good job of it as well. Amazing. There's a lot of things I just learned about Star Control in there, and you may have just answered a whole heap of the questions that I did have on hand for later on, but hopefully your total recall doesn't work very well, and then that'll be fine.
I think I've proven by having to write all that down that my recall is absolutely terrible.
No, I think it'd be good. I would think it'd be good. Okay, Etienne.
Yes, so I didn't write anything down. I'm just going to talk your ears off for 5 minutes. So Mass Effect is a video game, movie, well, soon to be movie, and book franchise that started in 2007 when BioWare released Mass Effect 1. The games of the series, there are 4 of them, Mass Effect 1 to 3, and then Mass Effect Andromeda. I'm not going to talk about Andromeda because we don't talk about Andromeda. So Mass Effect 1 was an action shooter with some RPG elements. Or should I say an RPG with some action shooter elements? It depends on who you ask. The Mass Effect series is very close to... the Mass Effect series is a space opera. You wander the cosmos as the captain of the ship Normandy. You play Commander Shepard, which can be a man or a woman. Than the guy who did the guy. And in true space opera fashion, you wander around different planets of the Galactic Federation and solve crimes, investigate stuff, all the while trying to catch up to the agents of the mysterious Reapers. And the Reapers evolve to become a bigger, well, not evolve, but you discover that the Reaper threat is much bigger than anticipated, and then that's the story for Mass Effect 2 and 3, culminating in an epic battle to save the whole galaxy from the destruction of all sentient evolved races so that new races can thrive. So it is definitely inspired by Star Control. It's been said by the devs. And as such, Mass Effect is a successor of the Star Control franchise. But it also innovated in its own right. Mass Effect 1 saw the introduction of dialogue wheels, which have become a staple of RPG games. They also had a very compelling story with a cast of secondary characters, which would be your fire support or your technical support during the missions. But each of the characters had different lines of dialogue, so that by replaying the same game but with different crewmates for different levels, you got different insights into the games. And all of the characters had a very developed story arc over the 3 games. Some of the characters didn't make it all the way to the end, of course, but some of them were, they were your squad mate in Mass Effect 1, they were your opponent or your ally in Mass Effect 2, and then later on in Mass Effect 3, they came back. So yeah, the story of the game was the most, the part I enjoyed the most, but the gameplay was also pretty good. And it had a nice balance of tactical combat and clever level design and some very in-depth magic skills that you could use that were really fun and that were not just throwing fireballs at people. Released in 2014, I think. And then Andromeda, the follow-up, was kind of a misstep and abandoned the story and the characters of the first 3 games to set the game in Andromeda, our neighboring galaxy.
1 minute left.
And yeah, so to conclude, Mass Effect is a very excellent franchise that is getting an adaptation as a movie. I am sad that they're not adapting it as a TV show because there is more than enough content in those 3 first games to do a Game of Thrones style TV show. And Mass Effect showed the world that you can tell beautiful and compelling stories through video games, even if most of the gameplay is shooting bad guys and picking the most sassy piece of dialogue you can while talking to the NPCs. So that's my opening statement.
Oh, nice. And you had 3 seconds left. Lovely. I like a man who's brief. I'll be honest. Who doesn't? Okay, so there you go, folks. You've heard it at home. First of all, thank you to I don't know how to pronounce your name, but thank you for the follow. We're going to be dropping a raffle later on in the show. If we get 10 subs, 8 subs from here on in, we will do more than one raffle, but we will do a raffle at the end of the show. You need to be a follower to enter the raffle. You don't need to subscribe, but you do get extra points if you subscribe. And the winner will get a digital bundle of all Alpha Bodis album. Not all. I'm writing checks here.
Most of them, yeah.
Most Alpha Bodis albums, and you'll also get the latest Death and Gloria comic and album in that digital bundle. So there you go. If you'd like to support the channel, please go to deathandgloria.com or our Bandcamp page. If one of the moderators could press command support in the chat, please, that would be great. And just drop us a link on coffee or anything like that. This is a one-woman operation over here, and coffee is expensive. Yes, indeed. So we're going to go on to our first round. Now that we've heard everything there is to hear about both of those subjects, amazing. I have to say, well done, lads, for all the research that you guys did on that. You will be able to answer. I can confidently say you'll be able to answer every question I have found for you. But we shall see. So the way this is going to work is we're going to do one franchise question at a time, and ping pong between the two. Thank you very much to my moderators in the chat. We're going to ping pong between the two. If someone doesn't know the answer to their own franchise question, it will be passed to their opponent, who can steal 4 points. Peter, I understand that you are doing the scoring today. So at the end of the round, I'll ask you what the scores are, and you can let us know. And feel free to give and take away whatever you want, because, who cares? Amazing. So the first question is for Steve, and is about Star Control. So Paul Ritchie and Fred Ford made Star Control, but which one worked on the game World Tour Golf before they worked on Star Control?
Oh, that's a tricky one. I don't off the top of my head, so I'm going to completely guess and either get the point or give it away. I'm going to say Fred.
Okay, what do you say, Etienne? Because it's a 50-50,
yeah,
isn't
yeah.
it? So
I'm gonna say Paul.
okay, the answer was Paul Ritchie. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I should have figured that because he's got a lot longer in development, I believe. So I should have figured that.
So after the console and cartridge clash led them to working on PC games, that was one of the first games he did, and it was published through Electronic Arts, as it was called back then. Amazing.
Same publisher as Mass Effect.
There we go. Okay, so Etienne, your question. Cuts.
Of course. Should have guessed a nerdier degree.
Yeah, I should have done that, really. Steve, so for Star Control, one review called Star Control Rock, Scissors, Vapor, but which publication was it?
Oh, boy. I'm going to have a guess that might have been PC Zone.
No, it was computer. Oh, sorry, I should have passed that on. Oh, I've said it now. Computer.
You didn't pass mine on, so
It was going to be one of the two.
Oh yeah, I didn't. I forgot. I'm sorry.
It's all good. No. So don't pass that one to me, and then we're square.
And then we're square. Okay. Computer Gaming World. Do you want to take a guess at when that review came out for a little bonus point?
1990. Sorry, was it for Star Control 1 or 2?
It was the first one.
The first one. So I'm going to say 1990. Possibly around August.
No, it was December 1990. So Pete, you can do what you like with that one. Etienne, when was Mass Effect first released? Date.
27.
I'm looking for the actual date here.
Oh, the actual date. Oh, wow. I'd say May 3rd, 27.
27? 27?
Yeah.
May 3rd, 27. We're only on 2021, so you can't have 27.
No. 2007. Sorry. That's
2007.
because in French it's literally 20. Like, anyway, never mind.
Never mind. So what are you saying? 3rd of May. Is that what you're saying?
3rd of May, yeah.
Okay, so that's wrong. Steve?
Oh, God. I'll guess a little bit later. October 2007.
I'm going to give it to Steve because it was 16th of November 2007. So
November.
Fair enough.
It was a month out.
Right in time for Christmas.
Right there. Okay, so this is Steve's question. Star Control started life as a 2-player version of which vintage video game?
Star Command.
No. Etienne.
I remember reading about that, but I don't remember it. Starfighter.
No, it was Asteroids. Even I knew that one. Wowie.
I know that game.
I used to play that in the Vectrex. That was my first console.
I figured that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
So,
controls are exactly the same.
there you go. Etienne, what year does the first Mass Effect game take place in?
Ooh, 2154.
No. No. Steve.
Oh, 2157.
You're just like hedging your bets on the fact you will win
No,
that just because it's closer.
I'm figuring he said 54. I'm figuring they put it 150 years into the future, like a solid number rather than a random number.
Oh yeah, okay.
That's my guess.
Well, they might have done, but it was 2183.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I tried.
You tried. It's a good try. It was a
So
good try.
they did go for the random.
Yeah. Toys for Bob. This is Steve's question. Star Control. Toys for Bob is Paul and Fred's company, but what year did they found the company?
Oh. 84?
No.
Ah,
Etienne, chance to steal.
it's going to be earlier than that, isn't it?
Let's go with 88.
It was 89, so Etienne
Oh.
gets the points. Oh, yeah. Mass Effect question. Humans go to war with which species before being accepted to the galactic government?
Oh wow, I'm having a blank. The Turians.
That is correct. Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
I need a bell. I need someone to ring some bells or something.
An air horn.
An air horn. Okay, back to Steve. In Star Control, what is the Union of Planets called?
Oh, you've got a choice of this at the beginning, so it can be called 4 different things. United Federation of Planets. What the other ones? There are other ones. I can't remember what the other ones are.
I
Empire of Zelnick.
I only found
there's
one.
a couple.
I only found one, and it's neither of those.
No, yeah, I'm going to kick myself when you say it because I do know this, but I know you get a choice of 4 when you actually say it to the person, and one's the right canon one. and
Oh,
the other
right.
one's
Okay, good.
ego fueled one. So yeah, go ahead.
Etienne, do you want to give a guess as to what the Union of Planets
The
is called?
United Federation of Worlds.
No, the Alliance of Free Stars.
That's the one.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Okay, Etienne, Mass Effect question. I'm assuming people are playing it away at home. I guessing there's not a lot going on in the chat, but I'm assuming you're all just like glued to your seats, going, "Wowee! I'm learning so much about these things." Anyway, Etienne, Mass Effect question. EDI is a ship AI, but what does EDI stand for?
Oh boy. I have no clue. I'm gonna venture a guess here. Enhanced dynamic interface.
It's close, but it's not the one.
Ah,
You've got 1 out of the 3 words. How about that?
ah.
Steve, do you want to fancy a just give go? I mean, you know what the theme of the thing is, so you may as well just give it a go.
Enhanced dynamic intelligence.
Oh, I have to
process.
give it to Steve because he got 2 of the words right.
Yeah.
It's a enhanced defense intelligence.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I should have.
Oh yeah, you knew that
yes.
now, right?
I should have figured that.
Okay, so question for Steve and Star Control. The blobby naga doesn't use terms naga unga. The blobby unga does not use terms like good and evil. What terms does it use instead?
Oh my goodness.
This is a bit of I have to say, like, Star Control gets a bit of a deeper dive because there is far more geekery that was easy to get to than Mass Effect got. Because Mass Effect had so much story that I didn't get time to go into quite so much of the geekery. So anyway, they don't use terms of good and evil. What terms do they use?
I can even fathom a guess at that at the moment. At the moment, it's not coming to mind at all. I'm trying to recall all of their dialogue, and I just remember them being very depressed and wearing masks, and looking for their Ultron. So no, I'm going to have to pass that.
Eddie, do you want to give a go so far?
I'm gonna go for the meme and say that they said "bazed" and cringed. Cringe.
No, they say funny and not funny. Funny and not funny.
That's interesting.
Ricardo and Peter are playing at home, and they've got none so far. So you guys are,
Same here. Not on my own topic, anyway.
So this is a Mass Effect question for Etienne. What are the three races that govern that are in the Galactic government when the humans join?
So the Asari, the Turians, and the Salarians.
You are correct. Good. Okay, Steve, back to you. How many alien races are there in Star Control 2?
Oh, come on now. Are we counting all the races and the traders? And right, hang on.
This actually came up in quite a lot of the stuff that I was looking at. So, yeah. If you're at home and you're like, I don't know the answers to any of these, there are general sci-fi questions coming up very soon. This is just the first round to test these guys on their own franchise. Oh, yes.
My guess is going to be 26.
Etienne, do you want to make a guess?
23.
Steve, you won that with 25. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
So
There you
they
go.
probably didn't count the probes.
Yeah. Well, in theory, if you counted the humans, that would be 26 because the aliens are 25.
Gotcha.
Well, it's 26 then, because humans are aliens like ever aliens are.
The question was about aliens, so anyway, I put myself into that one. I knew that was going to be a thing, and I was all prepped for that. I was prepped for that. So Etienne, which species created the sentient machine life form called Geth? Or Geths, or the Geth.
Oh yeah, true. The oh wow, what's their name? Is it the Quarians?
It is the Quarians. Whoop 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 whoop.
Okay,
whoop,
yeah,
whoop.
no, I wasn't remembering the exact spelling.
That's fine. Okay, so Steve, a question for you. A key space maneuver in Star Control is to use a gravity well, but what is the maneuver's full title?
Slingshot. Is it a gravity slingshot? It's not going to be that, but I'm just guessing.
Etienne, do you want to make a guess?
I'm gonna go with gravitational hijinks.
You're probably closer than me.
It's
going to be something amusing.
Yeah, I'm not going to give it to either of you, to be honest. It's a Leyland gravity whip is the word.
Oh,
and
yeah,
it's a
that's-
real
okay.
thing that you can do in space and has been done in many films.
Yeah.
Steve, I will ask you for an extra point because you might know the answer. It's the Leyland gravity whip, but who is it named after?
Professor Leyland? I don't know.
So that's a no. Robert Leyland is a programmer on the first Star Control game.
Oh.
So there you go. Etienne, the protagonist of Mass Effect, is Captain Alan Shepard, but who is he named after?
Oh God. I completely forget. No clue.
Okay, Steve, do you want to take a guess?
Someone who owned BioWare? I'm not sure.
No, he's named after Alan B. Shepard, the first American in space, because Shepard is the first human spectre.
Now that would make sense, wouldn't it?
Steve, in the fan game Urquan Masters, what is the name of the white supergiant star at the end of the rainbow arrow at coordinates 9960942?
That's
What is the
Is it pot of gold? Just kidding.
the white super giant star at the end of that rainbow arrow?
I know what it is. Oh, what is it called? Development office.
No.
Is it the development office or the? Oh no, no.
What were we gonna say?
Oh, I'm going to kill myself for this. I know it. It's the development office. No, sorry, I can't think of it.
Etienne, do you want to make a guess of what this thing's called?
The Electronic Arts headquarters.
No, it's called the Groom Bridge.
Groombridge.
Yeah,
Oh.
See, I said it after.
you
So
said
I'm
it
not going to take that
after.
point.
Yeah, I can't.
Groombridge.
I
That's
saw
it.
your mouth go into groom, and I'm like, oh, just
Yeah.
say it, dude, just say it.
Yeah, I did. It's Groombridge.
Yeah.
But it was supposed to be the development office. So there's like this arrow, galactic arrow pointing to the office they developed the game in.
See, there you go.
That's-
They changed it.
Okay, Etienne, what does Spectre stand for in the game Mass Effect?
Oh wow, it's a special tactics and recon.
It's close. Do you wanna fix that?
Yeah, okay. Special. Yeah, the only thing that comes to mind is special tactics and reconnaissance.
You got two
Instead
out
of-
of three.
Okay.
Steve, do you want to make a play? He's got 2 out of 3.
What special tactics? Did you say reconnaissance?
Yeah.
You did. No, I can't think of another word that would fit in there.
Okay, so we'll give it to Etienne. It's special, reconnaissance, and tactical.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
That's the way around.
Yep. Steve, question for you. In the Yukon Masters, who is the commander of the Melnorme trader?
Melnorm traders.
Melnorm trader, and the ship
Melnorm
is
trader.
called Inevitably Successful in All Circumstances.
I love it so much. Oh, what's his name? Oh my goodness! I was playing it the other day and I was laughing at it. Oh, no, it's not going to come to my head. It's not going to come to my head. I know my head very well, and it's not going to come to it. I am. Yeah, I know it. I'm going to kick myself again. No, I can't think of it.
It's trader master. Oh dear. Do you want to make a guess, Etienne? I forgot. Sorry, somebody's trying to phone me, and I'm like, don't phone me now.
Trader Master Joe.
No, it's greenish. Greenish.
Greenish.
Greenish. Okay,
Why
this
did your
is the
bridge
last
change
one.
colour?
This is the last one of this round. It's for Etienne Mass Control. Who is the well-known actor who plays the elusive man?
Oh wow, I forgot his name. Mark Hamill. I know it's not him, but
It's not Mark Hamill. Steve, do you want to make a play for stealing this?
I'll have a guess, and it's completely just because I know this is the kind of role he plays quite a lot. Jason Isaacs.
No, it's Martin Sheen.
Ah,
yeah.
I'm sorry, boys. I'm sorry.
quite right. Those questions were absolute rock hard. I have to say.
Oh, really?
Well done.
Yeah, no, that was a good challenge.
Okay, good. I didn't want to make it too easy for everybody, but I might have to just ease up a little bit and do some easier ones going forward. That's all right. I wasn't sure if people would be like, "Oh, that's not deep dive enough."
Maybe give a warning, like to go deep, because I would have read up more.
So the point so far is 6-3 to Ete. You're just giving up on your name, so it's just Ete. You're just Ete.
You can call me E.T. It's
E.T. E.T. is fine.
E.T. phone home.
He is one in
So,
Japanese.
See, Steve, you're
Ichi.
not doing too badly. I mean, you're 6-3. So you're all right.
I got 3 points. It's fine.
you're
I'll
all
make
right.
it up later.
You'll probably make it up in these next rounds that are more general. So, for all the folks out there at home, we're gonna have we're going into the media round now, where I'm going to show some pictures. So the boys, we've pre-prepped this. So the boys are going to write down what they think the picture is, and then they're going to whack it up on their screen when we ask them. So I do say, like, if you want to have a go at home, just start get involved in that chat. Get involved in that chat. Get involved in that chat.
Although, won't we see the chat on screen?
You will, but don't look at it. Oh yeah. So
No, but like it's right behind you.
Oh, that's true. It is right behind me. Oh well. Tough. Oh, I'm about to put the thing up, so the media round will cover that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the video is gonna. Okay, the media is gonna cover it.
Okay, so here is a picture. Here is a picture, and we're looking for the weapon. The name of the weapon, please. The name of the weapon. Would have a little burble around. Can you guys see that? Is it?
Yeah, now we can.
Oh yeah, there's a bit of a delay, I guess. There's a bit of a delay. Oh, and it's in front. Where's me?
I say at this point, this particular film is one that I've always struggled to get through.
Are you ready to show
You
answers?
can't see us. What does that mean? Can't see us. Can't see me. You can't see me. My head is behind the thing. It's just the way I've set it up, and that's just the way it's going to be. So, are you both ready? Are you both ready to give your
Yep.
answers? Okay, good. So when you're ready, just put your answers up on the thing. Steve, I can't see yours.
It's going up now. I think I'm about 20 seconds behind you on the screen.
What does that say? Happy Killer.
Happy Killer. I couldn't think of what it was, so I just went for something silly.
I went for a meme.
Replicant.
Okay, so the answer is you don't know. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah, no,
You don't
no.
know. You don't know.
Yeah, that's exactly, yeah.
Okay, 1 second. These are in the wrong order. Anyway, it is a PKD blaster from Blade Runner.
Mm-hmm.
Woo! Okay,
Yes.
for an extra point, do either of you want to guess why it's called a PKD blaster? Just put your hand up, or just the first one to say something. We'll do that.
Police killing device.
No.
Punk killing device.
No, the blaster was named by Rick Ross as a nod to the original book's author, Philip K. Dick.
Oh, Philip K. Dick. Oh, of course.
Oh, of course. Oh dear. Okay, so I set this as a hotkey, which I don't have anymore, so just bear with me a second. We're going to go in and do some who has, yeah.
Technical
Jeopardy team plays in the background.
Do-do-do-do-do, ba-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, yes, done. Okay, hopefully this will do it. And that has... Oh, it has. So here is our next one. Yeah, and if you're watching on Facebook, it's going to be loads of seconds behind. I should definitely get some like music going on in the background, I think.
I'm listening to the Star Control Origins soundtrack.
It's fabulous.
Nice.
It is. It is great.
Really cleverly done.
Peter says, my memory wants to say that the guns in the book were just called tubes. Yeah, maybe. I guess we're still talking about, yeah, could be. But we're talking about the thing that's in the photo as it's in the photo, so we're talking about the film. So there we go.
So the next one is up.
The next one is up. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready, Freddy.
You're ready, Freddy. Etienne, are you ready, Freddy?
I'm not. So
What's
it's the name of the weapon, right?
Yeah, we're looking for the name of the weapon, and then there'll be an extra point if you know anything about it.
All right, that's my answer.
Okay, go on, put your answers up. What does that say? Identity disc on Steve's? Is that ID? Yep. And what does Etienne say? I can't see it.
Laser disc.
Laser disc. Well, Steve is the winner. Identity disc is correct. These discs were not only programmed to store information, but can also function as a frisbee-like weapon with a cutting edge. So how about that? Amazing. Okay, and this one is a spaceship. So what is the spaceship?
Oh wow, that's
That's right, Abby. It is lethal information. Lethal information. Because this is covering me, I'm just going to move it down because then it'll cover
I
me
have no
completely.
clue, so I'm not even gonna venture a guess.
Steve,
I think I know it, but I think I can't remember which is which, the name of the show or the name of the ship.
what's the name of the ship we're looking for?
Yes.
And it shouldn't be the same name as the show.
It's not, but yeah, I'll explain my answer later.
Okay, well, Etienne, are you not even
Yeah,
hesitating?
no,
guess?
I'm not even guessing.
Okay, not even guessing. Steve?
I'm gonna put mine up and say which one I think it is because I've written both down. I think it's the Firefly, but I'm gonna put that up there.
Oh, no, it's not.
I
Denied,
could be
dude.
completely wrong.
Completely wrong. It is the
Completely wrong.
Nostromo from Alien.
Oh, of course it is.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
It also looked. It made me think of the Serenity, but
that's why I put it down.
I knew.
I was
In fairness,
it's
I
not.
did pick a bad angle on purpose because I thought too many
No, it's
people
fine.
would get it.
You devilish you.
I know, right? The ship.
evil.
Oh, yes, oh, yes. Named after the Joseph Conrad novel, the towing vessel was originally painted bright yellow. Early camera tests show it as a rather garish livery before it was dressed down to a more typical sci-fi standard hull grey. So there you go. Abby is saying it's absolutely not Serenity. No, she's right. She's right. She's got you
Yeah,
there.
no.
She's got you there, so she has. Okay, here's the next one. It's also a ship. It's also a ship.
Oh,
I've not seen that ever.
no, that is the first time I've seen it as well. I have absolutely no idea whatsoever.
They're saying in the chat that other people should have got the Nostromo,
Nostromo, as the computer in Red Dwarf called it.
Nostromo.
The Nostromo.
Yeah, no, I'm stumped on this one.
Yeah, I'm
Never
totally
seen it in my life.
No,
Do you want to hazard a
the
guess?
symbol seems really familiar, but I can't even guess at that.
I purposely chose this one because it looked a little bit like an X fighter, but there you go.
It does. Looks a bit like an X-wing.
X-wing,
looks a bit
yeah.
like
Yeah.
Dr. Ship as well.
Okay, so no guesses then?
Nope. I'm gonna save paper.
Okay. Nice. We've got to that point in the competition, have we?
Yeah.
So this ship is called Gunstar, and it's from the Last Starfighter film.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
And the Gunstar broke cinematic ground for being the first spaceship that was entirely computer generated. So there you go.
Cool.
Whether you believe that or not, I don't know. I found it on a website, and that's what it said. So there we go. The
internet said it, so it
the
must
internet,
be true.
Exactly. It was said on the internet, so it must be true. Abby said she had no idea either. But she has said that the computer on Red Dwarf is called Holly.
That's it.
That's it. So let's give Abby a point for answering a question we didn't ask.
And the female version was called Hilly.
I love it. Fun times. Okay, next one. This is the last one on this round as well. This is actually a bit of a retro one, I have to say, that I thought
It's very retro.
my mom would get. Yay! Yay to your point. All right. Do we know? Are we?
Yeah, no, I'm bad at classic sci-fi, so I need to.
Well, you see, Etienne, I had to
Watch
throw
some more.
one in for the oldies. You see, you can't be all over it all the time. It's
Oh no,
okay.
no, definitely. Yeah, no.
Abby is
Did you see
asking,
my?
is it from Space 1999?
No, that isn't. I can't remember if the name of the ship is the same as the name of the show, and I don't
Ooh.
even know if I got the show right. So
Okay. I'll give you a clue. It's not. It's not the same as the show.
I can't. I do not know the name of the ship. I only know the name of the show.
Okay.
Well, that's much better than me.
Oh yeah. And Etienne, do you have anything?
No, no. It's yeah,
Okay,
no, it's,
nothing. So we'll give a point to Steve because it is Blake 7, and the ship is called the Liberator.
That's it.
Got it.
You got it.
I'm taking notes of stuff to watch.
It's wonderful, Blake 7. Their guns are especially amazing. They wonderful. Terrible show. But in a good way.
Yeah, I mean it was one of the first sci-fi series I think I ever watched. Was that? Okay, so our next round is called This, That, or Other. This, That, or Other. So basically, I've got six. So 6 pieces of dialogue, and they're either from Mass Effect, Star Control, or from something completely different. And I want you to say this, that, or the other. And so if it's your one, you say this. If it's their one, you say that. And if it's other, you say other. It's that simple. It's all in front of us like a wheelbarrow, basically. That's good. So Etienne, do you want to pick a number between 1 and 10?
7.
Number 7. Never trust a sheep in wolves' clothing.
That.
Yeah, this.
Okay, the answer is neither. Neither. It was actually Kyle from New Horizons on Animal Crossing.
Wow. Okay.
Steve, do you want to pick a number?
Let's go for 3.
Organics fear us. We wish to understand, not insight.
Miss.
This as well.
Etienne wins because it's Legion.
Yes.
It sounded like a line that Supox would say, which are a range of plants.
Ah,
But that would be organics. So
that's why I chose it. So Etienne, pick a number.
5.
5. Blah, blah, blah. Mary had a little lamb. I like to hold fuzzy little animals and give them huggy wuggies.
It is not this.
other.
I'm gonna go with the other. Yeah.
And you're both wrong. It is Yukon. I don't even know how to say it. Kzerza.
Kazerza.
Kazerza. There you go.
Oh wow.
I've never
That
seen
is
that
just-
line in a game before. I must play more.
This is. I'm glad I'm getting you with this. This is good. I'm liking this.
You've gone so deep into this game, it's ridiculous.
This took me bloody weeks. I tell you. Right. So next, pick a number. Who's Steve? Is it your turn?
Yes, I will go for 4.
4. Oh yeah. Okay. So this is actually just a question. Which franchise uses is it this, that, or the other? But they used a McGraw-Hill concise encyclopedia of science and technology to create their worlds. Or their universe, just their whole environment.
I'd go with that.
I'm going to say this as well.
You're both correct. It was Star Control. Well done.
Mhm.
Well, points all around for that one. Points all around. I kind of feel nice that points are getting put out at one point. This is good. This is good. This is good.
We're getting something
We're
out of
getting
this.
something. We're getting
Yeah.
something. All right, Etienne, pick a number 1 and 10 that we have not had before.
1.
Oh, number 1. Salvation comes with a cost. Judge us not by our methods, but by what we seek to accomplish.
Can you say the start of that again, please?
Salvation comes at a cost. Judge us not by our methods, but by what we seek to accomplish.
This.
I'm going to say other.
Etienne wins because it's Elusive Man.
Ah,
Yeah, that is a very elusive man kind of quote.
I
Yeah.
knew it wasn't Star Control, but there was an inkling in the back of my head it could have been the Urk one, but no.
Pete in the chat has just pointed out that I am wearing the headphones that he made for me. So indeed, these are headphones now, not just earmuffs. They're working out very well for this. It's very good. Thank you very much, Peter, for doing that. Amazing. Okay, Steve, is it your turn?
I think it is.
You can choose between
have
2,
you got-
6, or 8.
Say again? Sorry?
Number 2, 6, or 8.
I will take 8.
8. When you're a team of 1, you're always the captain.
That.
That as well.
Oh, you're both wrong. It's other, and it's Jitter's new leaf from Animal Crossing.
Those
Fits
Animal
that or
Crossing.
Animal Crossing.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
that's good.
I have to tell you, it took a long time to go through these and find stuff that could possibly just be from either one. So it's fine.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Etienne, 2 or 6.
2.
Every great moment in our history began with a dream.
This.
That. Absolutely that.
You're both
Got me.
correct. Do you want to hazard a guess as to who said it?
I will say Captain Anderson.
Steve?
I wouldn't know. I'd say probably one of the politicians from the first game. It sounds like a politician thing.
Well, that could be
I
right
can
because I don't
say
know
who.
what this character does. It's Alec Ryder.
Oh, okay, Ryder. Oh, it's from Andromeda.
The one we do not mention? Oh, that's probably why. All right.
Yeah, the one I did not play.
So, Steve, you've got number 6. This is the last one in this round.
Okay.
Greetings, fellow carbon creature. May your roots always be well watered.
This.
Yeah, that.
You're both correct. And do you want to hazard a guess as
Soup
to...
box.
There you go! Double points for Steve. Oh my god! Well done.
The race of plants. I earlier on said something
Well
about-
played.
Well
Your
played.
paths always be watered. That's great.
Honestly, the dialogue in that game has some of the most amazing moments ever.
Yeah,
Great.
they those classic games really didn't skim on dialogue, which is something that's unfortunately been becoming the case in recent games. Screenwriters are more expensive than anything else, apparently.
Yeah, which is a shame, really.
Yeah, there's probably a lot of
And if-
people who can program past people who can write a story. I'm guessing.
Yeah. And the
Yeah,
funny
and
thing with
also,
Star Control 2. The funny thing with Star Control 2 is Accolade wanted to release it with lots of placeholder text instead of the actual text that the company wanted to put in there. So
Wow.
they took extra time out to finish it off properly and get all the proper text into the game. So it could have been a lot worse than it was. Thankfully, they stuck their heels in the ground, got it right.
Yeah, that's important to do.
That's good. Okay, so Abby is asking me, am I playing Animal Crossing? The answer is no. I don't play video games. It's not my bag. Maybe I play my Game Boy. That's about it. We're gonna get Pokemon on the Game Boy. Actually, we decided the other day we're gonna buy Pokemon, the red or yellow or whatever, for the Game Boy, so I can play it on my days off. Because I've suddenly decided I want to play Pokemon. I just go.
Also, let's face it. If you were playing video games, it would be destroy all humans, not Animals Crossings.
Yeah, it's true. That's true. That's true. I really like lemmings, but I only like lemmings because I like to blow them up. So, you know.
Like to lose at Lemmings.
Yeah, just try and blow up as many of them as possible. Yeah. Anyway, we're on to our last round. Oh, boo yeah, boo yeah, boo yeah. If you're out there in internet land, do please come on, go for it, give us a follow. This is going to be happening on the last Wednesday of every month. If one of the oh, it's me. I have to do it. I'll work it out. I'm just going to start. I'll start the raffle as soon as I can get myself into that. Before I can get done doing it. That's fine. Anyway, let's move on. This is the general sci-fi question. General sci-fi. Yes, indeed. And it's we can use the paper, or you guys can just shout out answers. Which one would you rather do? Newspaper or shout out answers?
I think going with the answers would be easier because we have such a delay on the stream that it's going to be hard to see if the other is holding up a paper or not.
Okay, you're just going to shout it out. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, which character speaks the first line in the original 1977 Star Wars?
Princess Leia?
No.
C-3PO.
Yes. Point to Steve.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to? Anyone want to guess what he says, or tell me what he says?
Oh,
Shut up, R2D2.
did you hear that?
That is actually right. That is completely right.
wow.
That is so right.
I told you I'm a Star Wars nut. Now I'll get the next 7 wrong.
Yeah. Did you hear that? They shut down
Did
the
you hear
main
that? They shut
reactor.
down the main
Will
reactor.
be
Will be
destroyed for
destroyed, for
sure. Special points for Steve. Well done, sir. There's Riamu finally in the chat. Finally come to join us. Well done, sir. Well done. Okay. Question number 2. Captain James T. Kirk is famous for captaining the Enterprise in the first series, but he was not the ship's first captain. Who was the first captain of the Enterprise?
James Pike.
Etienne, do you want to say anything?
I mean, it's not Picard, so no. I don't know.
It's not James. I've forgotten the first name. It's Captain Pike, I think.
It is. That's not Captain Pike. It's not Captain Pike.
Well, I got it totally wrong then.
Okay. I'm just going to start the giveaway while I'm on there. Yes, indeed. Let's get rid of that. Don't need that. Okay, so it's not Captain Pike. The answer is Robert April is the preceding captain to Captain Christopher Pike. And
Pike.
and he appears in the animated series and the novels Final Frontier and Best Destiny. He also appears in Discovery on a list of the most decorated Starfleet officers in alphabetical order. So there you go. He appears on a list.
Lists are good.
Lists are good. Okay, so next question. Complete the following famous quote from the TV series Lost in Space. Danger!
Will Robinson?
There you go. Thank you. Amazing. Point to Steve. That was very easy. If you're out there and the raffle has started, if you want to win a whole bundle of goodies from my band and Etienne's band, Alpha Bodis, then you can enter the raffle now. It's Command Raffle. You don't have to be a subscriber, but you do have to be a follower. And subscribers get double raffle points because they're nice. Okay, so the next question. In what year did Daleks first appear in Doctor Who?
Oh my goodness.
72.
I'm going to say slightly later, 74.
Oh, both wrong. 63.
Ooh.
63, love 63. What is the superhero alter ego of the What is the superhero alter ego of the character Billy Batson?
Robin?
No.
Cyclops.
No, it's Shazam or Captain
Oh,
Marvel.
boy,
Shazam.
yeah.
I love the fact you're like, oh yeah, I totally knew that. Ah, what else? Okay.
No, I know Shazam. I just didn't know his name is Billy Baxter.
I
But
actually,
I've seen the film.
Yeah, I picked that question specifically because I did not know the answer to it. I'm like, I have no idea what the answer to that one is. I'll pick that.
That's fair.
That's fair. In 2001, A Space Odyssey, what song does HAL 9000 sing to himself as he shuts down?
Oh God. It's something. Oh God. Hello, Dolly, or Bye Bye Dolly.
No.
And a time for every purpose under heaven. I can't remember the name of the song though, but it's probably wrong anyway. Turn. Oh no, I can't remember the name of the song.
Oh yeah, there you go. Riamu's got it, and so does. Oh yeah. They're all coming out in the chat. We've obviously caught up a little bit in the chat, and that's fine. Yeah, Daisy Bell is the name, and the song is Bicycle Made for Two. Daisy Bell is the name of the song.
Okay.
It's Daisy. Okay, yeah.
And at this point, it's a good time to say I've never seen that film all the way through.
I've never seen it from
Bad of
any
me.
point.
I
I
saw it last year. They did a midnight screening at one of the theaters here in town, and my bike got stolen right after.
Oh, what?
So I had to walk home. But it was great. Like seeing that on a cinema screen was great.
I can imagine.
Yeah, crazy. Okay, in Alien and Aliens, what is the name of Ripley's pet cat? I expect the chat will be throwing this in.
Oh my god.
I've never seen any of the Alien films, so
Riamu's saying meow meow beans. That's not the right word. That's not right.
meow meow beats.
I know this so well. I'm going to kick myself again.
You
when this
are.
comes up.
You are. You're still gonna do it.
Mr. Cuddles.
You're staying here.
Tell me when you're giving up, Steve.
Oh, it's something really. Oh, no, I'm not. No, I'm not going to think of it.
Okay, so the point goes
It's
to
something really
Ricardo in the
stupid.
chat, who has said Jonesy.
Oh, Jonesy.
And yeah, you can bet, Peter, that if I ever get a ginger cat, it's going to be called Jonesy as well. You can bet your life, you can bet all your meow meow beans on that. Yes, you can.
It's like my number 2 favorite film in the world is Aliens, and I couldn't even remember the name of the bloody pet cat.
Yeah, it's not Jones, it's Jonesy.
Jonesy.
Okay, next question. What exactly is Deep Space Nine in the series of the same name?
It is a large space station above. I've forgotten the name of the world because I haven't watched Deep Space Nine for ages. But yes, it's a large space station outside of a wormhole that loads of ships come and dock at.
Any more info than that, Etienne?
I don't.
Okay, it is a Cardassian space station that orbits Bajor.
Bajor, that's a planet I was trying to think of.
That's a planet.
I should have said Cardassian. I should have known that.
Yes. Okay, what planet? This is a Star Wars question, so I'm guessing Steve's going to just run right in with this one.
You don't know.
What planet is Jar Jar Binks from?
Tatooine. Oh no, Naboo. He's from Naboo. He's a Gungan from Naboo.
Yes.
He's from a merchandise bait planet.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I purposely chose that question to piss people off. To be honest, I thought that'll get
okay.
him.
So my favorite Star Wars theory is that Jar Jar Binks is secretly a Sith Lord.
There's been a long time theory on that. There are images of him with a red lightsaber.
Yeah. It's like I don't care that much for Star Wars, but that fan theory made people so angry that I was really happy it existed.
Well, his line in Attack of the Clones about asking for the vote of no confidence in the Senators is what gave Palpatine all of his power. So, yeah.
He constantly, gesticulates while he talks as if he was manipulating people with the Force. And George Lucas said in interviews that he wanted to create like an opposite Yoda, which would look, inconspicuous and and goofy, but actually be a villain. So yeah, I don't discount it.
I'm not discounting that at all.
Maybe the movies would have been better if he was the villain, because like people really hated him.
Yeah, how to annoy all the Star Wars fan in one easy character.
Yeah, yeah. All right. So, do you have another question?
Yeah, I was just
Rin?
waiting for you guys to finish going on
Okay,
about
okay.
that. Ricard, this theory is ridiculous. Abby does not agree with your theory. Bloody Jar Jar, the Sith theory is great, but he's too. He is so bad in the first one. Remember, guys, the raffle's on. You have to be a follower to take part in the raffle, so you may as well just go and take part. Quite frankly, why not? Why not, indeed? Okay, so the next question. In 1984, I'll talk about that in a second. In 1984, David Lynch directed a film adaptation of which Frank Herbert novel?
Dune.
Dune.
Well, that goes to Etienne. He just got in there a bit faster
Oh.
than Steve. Okay, this is the last question. I feel like it's been a good time that we've had together. I
Definitely.
feel like this has been quite fun. Okay, so which author wrote Jurassic Park, which was later made into a big film franchise? I had to find one literary question. I had to find a couple of them because I felt like we just ignored all the books. And I guess I did because they're all film related. So I need to go into more books for next time, I think.
I have no idea. Who wrote Jurassic?
I've read the book as well. I've read the book. I've seen the film. It's by
Da, 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 da. No idea.
Neil
There's
Gaiman.
what?
I'm
Come
gonna
on.
guess James Patterson. I don't think it's him though.
You're both wrong. And I guess the literary people in the chat are also like, no, I don't know the answer to that one. It's Michael Crichton.
That's it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And he is also the author of Terminal Man, which was also a film that was made in 1974. So there you go. We've got to the end of our little journey together. Was it good for you out there in internet land? I think it was kind of nice for us. I kind of enjoyed it. I don't know about
Yeah,
you boys.
this was fun. I like trivia, even when I'm bad.
Yeah.
I had a great time.
Okay, I'm gonna close the raffle. I'll close the raffle in a wee minute. So if you want to answer the raffle, you got to do so right now, right this second. Peter, what are the scores on the doors? I'm gonna have to wait like 35 seconds for him to get that answer, get that question, and then for him to give us the answer. Right? Gonna have to wait a long.
It's like talking with Mars. You know, your space station is a bit too far,
It's too
Rin.
far away. Oh, and the scores are 14-12 to Steve.
Ooh!
Hey!
Congrats.
Flawless victory.
Yeah, and do you know what I did? I forgot to run the poll on which franchise won, but we'll just do it by points. We'll just do it by points. There you go. Steve and Star Control won this one. Hooray!
I'm gonna go grab the PC port because that sounds like my kind of game, and it's probably gonna run on my shitty laptop.
Got Star Control.
Yeah.
Yeah, just if you search for the Urquan Masters,
Yeah.
it will come up. It's abandonware, freeware. It's freeware because they converted it themselves. That's for Fred and Paul before it became abandonware. So it's all done by them, and it's absolutely fantastic.
Awesome.
So yeah, there you go. Peter said, Steve, you crushed it in the last round. You just crushed it right
Thank
in the
you,
last
sir.
round. There you
Yeah.
go.
Thank you very
you
much.
did.
I enjoyed my trivia.
Amazing. So do you want
I can
to?
thank Star Wars and C-3PO for winning that for me.
Yeah. Do you guys have anything you want to add about your franchises or anything else?
Well, I'm looking forward to streaming video games sometime this winter, and I'm probably gonna do a full rerun of Mass Effect because I've enjoyed those games so much. So yeah, go play Mass Effect, and don't do Male Shepherd. You're gonna regret playing him as a guy. Like Jennifer Hale is such a better voice actress.
Nice.
Very cool.
Also, Jar Jar did nothing wrong. But
So Star Control, it continues. Stardock have Star Control Origins up on the streaming services, and it's actually become a really good game. It's a fine addition to the series, so go have a look at that. And Toys for Bob are making a true successor to Star Control 2 right now, and that is going to be called the Urquhart Masters 2 because they don't have the rights to the Star Control name anymore. And look out for it because it's being community helped quite a lot. They've got a thread on Reddit that they talk with the fans, and we're all throwing in ideas, talking with Paul and Fred, trying to get the game off the ground. And hopefully soon it will be out there, and we'll be playing it, and many more happy days and jubilations will be had.
Woohoo! Amazing. I just want to say hello to Chris, who's over on YouTube. We never have anyone join us from YouTube, so this is a kind of a big moment. And they are saying they really dig my music videos. So thank you very much, sir or madam, human or carbon footprint, whatever. Thank you for joining us. It's amazing to have someone who isn't on Twitch. It's very nice. It's very nice. Thank you. And also to Peter, thank you very much for the 10 bits. Yay! If you want to support this channel, you can do so at coffee.com. The link is down below. We take all money. Any currency is fine. And you can also go to deathandgloria.com and get music for free by signing up to the mailing list, or supporting the channel by buying some merch or some hot sauce. We have some hot sauce. Yes, we're hot sauce people.
You ship that to Canada?
We don't ship it internationally at
Okay.
all because apparently everything that goes to Canada gets broken. Everything.
Oh, I do agree about that. Yes, they even broke a book. Speaking of breaking, I need to go to the bathroom really quick, but I'll be right back. Sorry for.
Do
for
not
this.
turn your camera off, please, sir. Don't turn your camera off.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, so Chris is saying you saw me in the Tip Top Discord. Amazing. Come and join my Discord. It's all good. It's all good. So what was I going to say? So Steve won that one. Star Control is our first winner of the Sci-Fi Hi-Fi franchise battles. We'll be back the last Wednesday of the month. And next month we have Level Up Leroy, who will be the championing Batman. So we need to find someone to go up against him for Batman. So if you're out there and you've got a franchise or a character who would be a good fit to go up against Batman, just get in contact with us on the infos and we'll do all of the things. Yeah, so that is all. Yeah, that's it. So I was basically going to do off the show. That's crazy. I was going to sign off the show with Etienne's band. Abby, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh, I know what we have to do. We have to call the raffle, don't we? I haven't done that. I haven't called the raffle. There we go. Like a fool.
And I'm back.
Like a fool. We're just going to pick a raffle winner. There's only one person who entered the raffle. So pick a winner. And it is Abby. Yeah, Abby has won all the things. And I will be sending you out all the digital stuff. Oh, we've got all of mine already. But you get Etienne's back catalogue from Alpha Bodis. So well done.
And the newest album as well. I put that in.
Oh, and the newest album. All the albums. There you go.
Hey, if Abby's in the UK and happens to be a heavy metal fan, she's more than welcome to come down to my night, which I'll tell you about in a little bit.
Oh yeah, you can go for it.
If she wants to send you her details, I'll throw 2 tickets into the mix for the night as well.
Oh my god! Yeah, Steve, do you want to just tell? That's good. Yeah, she is London based and she is heavy metal lover. She is a heavy metal lover. Do you want to just tell us a bit about any promo you've got going there, Steve? Just go ahead.
Well, yeah, we're running at the Electric Ballroom. It's Sin City night, but we're doing it themed on horror movies this month. Well, I say this month. It's going to be on November the 26th. We're going to call it The Nightmare Before Christmas, because it falls right between Halloween and Christmas. So we've kind of just gone with a multi-theme sort of approach to it. And yeah, it's going to be fun. We've got some guys from Margate, Totally Wired, who are coming down to play on our show, and we've got Classic Rock Room upstairs, metal and sort of pop punk and emo and various other stuff downstairs on the main floor. Should be quite a giggle, hopefully. We've got some competitions and stuff on our page. If people want to enter, they just need to like and share posts and stuff. If you search out Sin City Camden Town on Facebook, you will find us. Just like the page, I'll see you. And you just share the post and we put you into a prize draw on a night. So, yeah, should be a giggle.
Amazing. What date is that?
That is November the 26th, on Friday, November the 26th.
I think I'm actually available. I think I might come to that. It's been a long time since I've been out dancing, and the Electric Ballroom is my favourite venue. I like a tall ceiling. I like a tall ceiling. It makes all the difference.
Let me know if you're coming, and you will be on the door, my dear.
Wowee! Yeah, we're coming. I'll put it in the diary and then I'll get back to you.
Cool.
All right, cool. Etienne, you got some promo. I know you do because we asked you on the show because you've got an album that's just come out.
Yep. So last Friday we put out Jump to Alpha Botus. So it is a 6-track album. We redid all of our first EP and the first single we put out after that, because when we made the first EP, it was a synthwave duo and it was all in the box. And now we've got saxophone and guitars and drums and bass. And be sure to check out the Gojira cover we got on that. It's the last song. It's called Another World. And we took their science fiction inspired metal song and made it into even more of a sci-fi song. So that's on Bandcamp, Spotify, YouTube, what have you. And we're also, well, if you happen to be in Montreal, Canada, we're playing a gig on November 12th. You've heard it here first. Details are being sorted out right now, but yeah, that's my bit. I also I'm gonna eventually start streaming on Twitch again. So if you drop me a follow, you'll be notified when I do so. I'll be streaming music production and gaming most likely.
Yeah, amazing. Okay, so that's our show. It was our first one. Thank you very much to the fellas for letting us. We can't see that, Steve. Whatever it is you're showing, we can't see it.
It's my album.
Oh, it's your album. Okay, we can. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Extra promo. It's on Tidal.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is our first one. If you have any ideas to make it better, do what we can do differently, stuff like that, get involved in the Discord, my friends. And then we shall make that happen. Make it happen, indeed. We're going to try and play out with Alpha Botus video. I didn't load this up before we went, so it's going to be a bit of a mess, I have to say. It'll probably appear somewhere in the screen, and then I'll have to move it around. I can imagine. But that's what we're going to do. We're just going to do it. So, Etienne, do you want to tell us about what the thing we're going to see?
Of course, yes. So we call our music space disco synth metal, and that song Jump to Alpha Botus is kind of the perfect balance of those 4 elements. So you have science fiction inspired themes, and then synthesizers galore. There's metal guitars and some funky bass, saxophone, and guitar lines in there. So that's your disco part. It is the first song we've ever released in 2017, and now we've updated it. It's called Jump to Alpha Botus. Enjoy.
All right, sweet. See you all next month for more funs. More funs. All right.
More funsies.
Remember, play friendly as much as possible.